Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this webinar on how to connect to Fyers through Quantower. So we've done a good integration with Fyers, and you will be able to access and all the data that is coming from Fyers and trade from Quantower. And I will be showing you what all features we have for Fyers users and how you can place the orders and different order types that are available for through our platform. So I just want to check with you all on how many of you are new to Quantower, or how many of you are not having an account with Fyers. I think if you have an account with Fyers, it'll be easier for you to access it immediately. If you do not have an account, then you can open an account with Fyers. Maybe we can discuss about how to get that started in the end. Okay, so there are quite a few of you are having an account with Fyers, some are new. So let me start from the beginning in that case, so that those who have any doubts regarding how to connect can go through this. So let me show you. Once you download the Quantower application, you will see this kind of a control panel, and this is a dashboard that is available, which are all the features of Quantower. Okay. So here you can set your tickers. So if you're connecting to Fyers, you need to go and edit the ticker tape and put the Fyers symbols out here. I have already connected to Fyers. Let me disconnect once and I show you what are the settings that you may have to do. So if I disconnect here, there is an option use saved credentials, which means that once you connect to this particular platform in the morning, you don't have to reconnect again and again whenever you have to log in. So you can simply connect without adding the credentials, because the token is already generated for the day. In the connection settings, you'll have to look at some of the things. Okay, so if you are the Quantower also provides an access to true data mapping. So suppose you are a true data subscriber and you want to map the symbols to true data, you can map the symbols to true data so that tick level historical data can come from true data. However, if you are not, if you are only interested in placing orders and having a technical indicators based on 1 minute and above interval, you don't need any other third-party data connection. So here you have the option skip loading master file. Don't do that. Let it download once a day so that all the latest files are downloaded. Next, here you have the option of selecting different segments that are available and in the product type. So when you open the chart, you are an intraday trader, you would prefer to use this as a default product type. You can select this option here. So depending on the exchange, you have the option available. I've set it intraday for all. And if you are having a subscription of true data, for example, you have a subscription of true data for NSAFO, you tick that so that it connects to true data feed in this particular case. And we also have enable order slicing. So if you want, we have enabled order slicing only for Nifty and Bank Nifty at the moment. However, we can extend that to Fin Nifty and other symbols as well in the future. So if you want this if you enable this order slicing, if at all you send an order beyond the freeze quantity, the order will be sliced accordingly. Okay, so let me connect. When you connect, it will be the same process of connecting to the Fyers. So let me untick this first, and you can see that the same login has come in. So you put in your mobile number and all the details, and you can connect it. So in my case, I'm not going ahead with that because I've already generated the token once. Okay, just a second. It downloads the master file initially, and thereafter you're connected to the platform. So once it shows connected, you also see the status as connected. Now you are good to go with the platform. So regarding the features, I will go through some of the features that we have in. I'm not going to go into detail about what features we have in Quantower, because a lot of videos are already available on our YouTube channel, and we conduct regular webinars on the features related to Quantower. So I will focus on what all you can do with the Fyers connection, how you can place the orders, what are the different options that is available through Fyers. So if you open the watch list, you get you can add your symbols. By default, there are a symbol list is already created. So we have created some predefined symbol list. So let me add some symbols like Bank Nifty symbols. Okay, so you can open the chart for this. So you can just right click here and open the chart. You can keep this out here. I'm just showing you how you can create a bind and make your own screen. So if you want to see the market depth, you can right click here. You can click on market depth. Like this, you can keep it here. You want the time and sales information, so you can do that here. And you can simply drag any symbol that you want. And if you want the order book to be visible, so we have an order book panel here. So you can drag and keep it here. And then you can bind this template. So you can add multiple watch lists, one inside the other. In case you want more watch lists, you can just click watch list. You can add multiple watch lists. You can add open option chain if you want to. And you can add more charts, one inside the other if you want to. All that is possible to do. So you can keep, it's not necessarily you have to keep chart here only. You can keep any panel anywhere. So it doesn't really matter. You can keep the option analytics here. You can open another option analytics here. So you can do as many panels you want to open, you can open it and then create a bind. Just drag your cursor across all panels and create a bind. So once this is done, you can adjust the sizes and all those things, and you can save this as a bind as well, so that you can save that as a template and it can be available in the future. So I already have one bind already opened out here. Okay, so I can show you what all you can do with this. So I have a watch list here. If I have already linked this to yellow color, so you have an option of linking the symbols as well. So I've done this with the yellow color with this watch list and this chart. So if I click on any of the symbols, the chart will load immediately with these symbols. And whatever technical indicators that are available on the chart are visible out here. So with the right click, you can add technical indicators, drawing tools, a lot of other things that you can do with this. So we have lots of indicators available. Okay, so here I have my order entry details, so the position panel, working order, trades, order history, holdings panel, order placing strategies. I'll come back to that as well. So so a lot of things that you can do. If you click here, you can create save as templates. So you can, whatever template that you create with your default technical indicators, you can save them here, and this will be you can apply that whenever you want it. So let me focus right now on some of the trading functionalities that we have. So let me duplicate this panel so that I can show you the charts in full. So here you have the charting trading functionalities. So if you look at the features here, so you have a keyboard trading functionalities. If you go to our settings, there are hotkeys available for you to create any kind of a trading functionalities uh, using the keyboard. So if you want to buy at market, buy at bid, buy at ask, all those keys are readily available. So all you have to do is you can assign any key that you want for some of the tasks that are not already available. But if you look at buying at the bid, control plus B, you will be able to buy at the bid and all those things. So this is about keyboard trading. So if I have to buy this at market, I can just simply select the quantity, say I do 5 lots, 5 shares. This is a cash market. So I click on type B. It will be bought at market, and the position will be visible on the chart. Similarly, if I want to sell this at market, I can simply type, select the quantity and simply type S. So you can see that 2 shares were sold. Now I have three shares open position. If I want to do mouse trading, so I can click on mouse trading out here, and then you can select the quantity. I can place the order. So if you see that current price is 222.30. So if I want to buy at as a limit, so I can select the cursor wherever I want. So if I want to buy a limit at 220.25, just left click, the order will be placed. If I want to modify it, I can just drag and drop it wherever I want, and I can modify it. If I want to modify the quantity, then I have no option but to increase the quantity from here and modify it with the right click. So if you want to add multiple limit orders, you can select the mouse here and then click on the control key. So I can click here and place multiple orders. So you can see how fast the orders are going to the broker. So if I want to place a buy stop order, I just click on top here, buy stop with the left click. So you can see the left click is for left side is for left click and right side is for right click. So if I want to place a buy stop out here, I will be clicking here. So my stop loss is placed. Let me cancel all the orders with one click. So I can click on cancel orders. All orders will be cancelled with one click. Okay, so that's about the order cancellation. Now, if I want to place a stop loss order, there are two options available with regard to stop loss order. One is stop market. So if I place an order to sell here at sell stop or buy stop, I have an option of placing at market. Now, in the case of derivatives, like especially F&O segment, you can only place stop limit. Okay, so for that also you're given a one-click option so that you can place these orders with one click. So let me place a stop loss order here with the buy stop. So if I just click here buy stop, my stop order is placed. This is a market stop order. So if you go to the panel out here, you can see the working orders. This is a market order. Okay, stop market. Okay, there is no price mentioned anywhere in this. Only the trigger price is there. There is no price mentioned. Let me cancel this. And I select here use stop limit and I put say 5 ticks out here. 5 ticks is of 1 tick is of 0.05. So if I click here and place an order at 224.05, it will be 224.05 will be the trigger, up to 224.30 is the limit. So in other platforms, you probably need to place these two prices individually, and then you'll be able to place the stop limit order. Here, everything that can be done with one click. So that is another feature that you can make use of. Apart from that, we have something called order placing strategies. So if you want to place an order on the system, not on your application, not the broker level, you have the option of placing market if touch order. So for example, I click on market if touch, select the quantity, and I click here at 220.80. So now what happens in this case, this is a local order. This will only go once your order price touches this level, it will send as a market order. And this can be tracked through order placing strategies out here. So you'll be able to see the order placing strategies. With the order available there. So you can see the orders, market if touch order at 220.80. If the price touches this level, only then the order will be triggered. Until then, your margin will not be utilized at the broker level. So I can modify this whenever I want, and I can keep it like this. So let's keep this for now. Then there are other order types that you can use, something called local OCOP. I will show that how you can make use of this particular feature. Then there is limit if touch, which means that if you place an order, it will, when the price touches that price, it will send as a limit order instead of market order. Okay, so that you can avoid slippages. So now you can see that the price is very close to execution. You saw the price touch that level and the order went to the broker and got executed. And if you go to the order placing strategies, you will see that this order strategy is finished. So similarly, there are other types, like you can see scheduled order. If you want to schedule an order at a particular time, you can do that. You can time split the order, which means you can split the order into multiple sizes at a different interval. So if you want to place an order at every 5 minutes, you want to buy 10 shares of a particular symbol, irrespective of what the price is. So you will be able to do that. And all these are local orders, okay, which will not go to the broker unless and until that are triggered from the platform. One thing you need to remember, at the time of triggering, your system must be connected to Fyers, otherwise it will not trigger. So this is about the local orders. So then we have the product types here, the quantity out there. You can customize these quantities. If you go to the settings, all those options are available in the settings here. So you can have the quantities. So we have videos on videos as well as help documentation on how to configure all these things. So apart from that, you have also option of placing the orders at bid or ask. So if you want to avoid any slippages in any of the symbol, you can place an order at, instead of placing an order at the market, so you can place an order at the ask price, so that you will get the best available ask, and the order will go at the best available ask price and bid price. So you can place these orders. Let me try to place an order bid. So you can see the limit order was placed at the bid price that was prevailing at that particular time. So with one click, you can quickly place a limit order. You can move this limit order if you want to. You can cancel it. All that can be done with one click. So the next option feature that I would like to show you is about option watch list. This is about, so I have option chain out here. So you can see the option chain. And I want to quickly place multi-leg option strategy orders. So what I can do about it? So I have already created a strategy. Let me do this again. So maybe I'll buy 46,000 call. So I drag the 46,000 call here and sell the 46,200 strike. So I want to create a bull call spread here. Okay, so I make this side as sell. So I'm making 46,000 as buy and 46,200 as sell. Okay, and then save this as a strategy. So bull call spread 46,000, 46,200. I save this. So now the strategy is saved under this particular spread. Now what I can do with this? So I will be able to see the combined spread of price of this. So you can see 75.80. You can see the bid ask prices. You can see the Greek values. So if you want to see other Greek values as well, you can see that. You can see the average traded price, aggregated PNL, all this as a strategy wise. So if you click here, you can also see the chart for this particular spread. So on this, you can apply technical indicators, like say Bollinger Band, or anything you want. Like you can add super trend, any technical indicators you can add. And you can also place orders from here. You can select the quantities and place the orders from here as well, buy it. And only market orders are possible at this point of time from these panels. Okay, so you can place the order from here. Now let me show you, then you can also see the market depth for this. So you can see the market depth out here. Wait just a second. I think I connected to the true data. No, one second. Okay, so you can see the market depth for the spread as well. So like, you get only best 5 bid and ask prices for underlying symbols within this. However, for the spread, it will look at all the possible combinations and gives you the market depth for the entire strategy. So suppose you have 3-leg, 4-leg strategies, you will know exactly what price, up to what price will be able to get a slippage. So if you're looking at this, so if you want to buy, you may get a slippage up to 74.90, or if you have bigger quantity, up to what level you can get a slippage. So that will be very easy for you to keep a track of. So you can also see the DOM trader also. If you want to place an order through the DOM trader, you can do this. However, I would not recommend other than these strategies, because we have a very small tick sizes, and this ladder could jump up and down multiple times while you place the order. So I wouldn't recommend doing that, but you can do that from the charts in case you want to place an order. So let's do one trade now. So now I've selected the option 46,000 buy and 46,000 sell, 200 sell. Okay, so what one thing you need to also look at here is the settings. So if you go to the settings, we have given an option of delaying the multi-leg orders. So what will happen in this case? Many a times, broker will not be able to provide you the instant margin benefit on the strategy. So we have seen that up to 300 milliseconds. If you set it, if you're trading with a very limited margin cut that requires exact margin that is necessary for that particular strategy, we would recommend you to have at least 300 to 500 millisecond latency between two orders. However, if you are having trading with enough funds and you don't have to worry about the margin benefit at the time of placing the order, you can bring this to as low as 1 millisecond. So I'm setting it at 300 for the timing, as I've got a limited margin for me to place an order. So what I can do with this? So now when I click here, so if I click on buy, it will do the same thing as mentioned in the side out. So if I want to sell this strategy, and that means I want to sell 46,000 call and buy 46,200, then I click on sell. So when I click on sell, so you saw that I clicked on one click and the order got placed with all the legs together. So with one click. So if I want to sell this particular strategy, you can see this. In this leg, I'm buying both the legs out here. Okay. So you can see that immediately I got one bought and for 45,300 and 44,400. And you can see my open position as a strategy. So you can also see my P&L for what is my average traded price for this strategy and the P&L as well. So if I click on sell market, you can see that both the legs were sold at market, and my P&L now as per this strategy is 9.75 rupees. So similarly, I can go with this particular strategy where I will sell this. See, both the legs were sold at, so you see, I sold the 46,000 call and bought the 46,500 call with one click because I clicked on sell here. So whatever is there on the side, when you do buy, it will do the same thing. If you sell, it will do the opposite. So if I want to cover this particular position, so you can see my P&L also can be seen, my average traded price can be seen for this. And when I click on buy, both the legs will be bought at market. And you can see the P&L as well. So this is about option watch lists that you can use with this and do multi-leg option trading strategies with one click. So you can see the charts for all these strategies as well. Next thing, what I want to show you is about option. There are other things like option chain. You have the option chain out here. You can see the TPO charts, the order flow analysis. All this, of course, certain features require tick level historical data. In this case, you need a third-party subscription of True Data feed. Otherwise, you won't be able to access this particular data. So let me show you a feature on the option local OCOP, which is a local order for a strategy. You can put a local stop loss take profit. So let me show you this. I'll open Nifty. I have the, say, 45,800 call out here. Okay. I drag the symbol out here and I click on buy. So I got a buy trade here. Now I go to local OCOP and I select the percentage of stop loss and take profit that I want to. I can do it in points as well, but I'm taking it 10%, 10%. So, and I click on any of the buy or sell buttons. So if I do this, the moment I place it, both the stop loss and take profit is placed with 10% from the time I clicked it. Okay. So I go back again to none and I can add more quantities. Suppose if I add more quantities, so you can see my quantity is changed to 2 and my stop loss take profit quantity is also changed to 2. If I want to modify this stop loss or take profit, I can drag and drop it anytime I want. If I drag it up, so I can drag it up if I want. As the market goes up, so I can drag this further higher. So my take profit is at a higher level, whereas my stop loss is at this price. If I want to add more quantities, I can buy one more. So my quantity is automatically changed to 3 lots. So I drag further. And you can see my stop loss got triggered. In fact, stop profit got triggered and all my positions got closed. So that is how you can do the local stop loss take profit within the platform, even if your broker does not provide you the access to bracket orders for any of the symbols that are available. Remember, these are local orders. If at all your application disconnects to Fyers, you may have to restart this particular strategy by placing the order there, because all the orders that are placed will get cancelled automatically, because when you reconnect, we don't know where the price is going to be, and we do not want to take any chances with the orders that are there. So you may have to replace the order again with the local orders. So apart from that, there are a lot of other features that are available. So you can get the option analytics, option watch list. I've already shown you. In the watch list, you can do a lot of things that adding technical indicators, creating screeners within the watch list. There are plenty of videos available on our YouTube channel for this. You can get the time and sales. Dome surface is another feature, which is, I will show you that. So which will look at the market depth actually. So if I use any of the symbol which are having a proper depth, I'll just show you that. Or maybe for a symbol like ICICI Bank. So you'll be able to see the market depth visualization of it. So if you want, different coloring options are available here. And you can see the market depth, and you can even place orders from here. So if you are a scalper and you want to see what is happening out here in the market depth, you can just quickly place the orders from here as well. So any panel that are there, there's an order entry functionality available. Next feature that we have is about you can do basket orders with multiple orders. That is also possible. If you want to pre-configure before the market open, all that is possible to do. And you can schedule the order in the basket at, say, a certain time, like maybe 9:15, 9:20. All that is possible for you to do. Dome trader. Even regular order entry is also available in case you want to place an order via regular order entry. You can do that as well. You can see the account information, all these details, alert logs. Then you have the heat maps. I think you can see the heat maps out here. You can configure the news based on RTT, based on the RSS news feeds. You can configure and watch everything in one place. And you click here, it will open up the website, and you'll be able to see the news out here. Then you can see the code board. So this is the code board. You can see the chart in a different way. I mean, you can see the watch list in a different way, where you'll know exactly where the prices are right now. So you can track this using the code board. So you can even edit this and make it for last 1 hour, 1 day, any interval that you want. So suppose you want to do it for last 1 hour, what has happened in the Nifty. So you'll be able to see last 1 hour of movement also. So this is about the code board. Stat matrix, if you are looking at doing some kind of a correlation based trades like spread trades, you can do that as well. So you can add the symbols, Bank Nifty symbols out here, and you get a correlation matrix. So with this, you'll know exactly how these two symbols are correlated with each other, so that you can do spread trades. So for spread trades, we have synthetic symbol creation. So if you want to go to create a pair trade, if you want to, you can do that. So synthetic symbol is an option that is available. So I go here, so I can create, say, Infosys versus TCS spread. I click here, give a name. I give Infosys, say I buy 4 shares or maybe 3 shares of Infosys, add a leg, TCS. So I can buy 3 shares of Infosys and sell 1 share of TCS. So I can save this as a strategy, I mean, as a synthetic spread. And now I can open all the other panels. I can open the chart for this. So you can see how the chart has moved for the last 1 month for this. So you can get the DOM trader if you want to see the DOM for this. You can get the DOM, you can get the market price depth for this. Just like how you saw in the option watch list, you will be able to see this. You can add the symbols to the watch list, and you can also do the multi-leg strategy. So let's assume that I will click on chart, or I'll open the market depth itself. And I can do the order placing from here as well. Let me show you from the DOM. So you can see the auto centering. So I can place an order at market out here. So what it will do in this case, it will buy. You can see in the positions, I have 3 shares of Infosys bought and 1 share of TCS sold. So if I want to close this, I can do that. Apart from that, there are a lot of other things that you can do from this panel itself. Suppose I want to close all the positive positions. I can just click on close positive. With one click, all the positive positions will be closed. All the negative positions can be closed. All positions can be closed. All that is possible. Well, if you have the orders also, I can cancel all the pending orders, or I can select all these orders that I want. I can cancel it as well. So these functionalities also available from the positions panel. So now I have an open position here, so I can click on close all, and all the positions will be closed. So this is about the connection to Fyers through Quantower. You can do very quick and lightning fast execution from Quantower with one click for all types of orders. So even to place a stop limit order is one click out here. You can see multi-leg orders you can place with one click, and you can make use of this particular feature. So if you have any questions, I would like to take these questions first, and then maybe we can discuss about if you have any questions from you, you can raise your hand and ask a question. Let me go through this question that have been asked. How to create template and save this template for different chart? Yes, you can do that very easily. You can apply, you can add any indicators. And so one more will do SCD. And I save this as a template. So now this template is available here in the template section as well as on the chart. So if you click on a chart, you can apply this. So if I click here on the chart, any new chart that I open, okay, so I drag the symbol from the option chain to the chart, and I go to apply templates. It's loading. Test Fyers. So you can see the template available. So you can apply this templates to multiple charts. Is this platform useful for algo trading? We do not provide any specific algos as such, ready-made algos, because that's not a part of our business. However, we have an open API which would allow you to create strategies and technical indicators or anything on our platform. The open API is very powerful to create anything on our platform, and we ourselves use this particular open API to create many of the features in Quantower. So you can use this API, which is in C#. So you need to know C# programming, and you can create algo strategies and automate them. We even have the backtesting option. So once you create a strategy, the backtester and optimizer will help you to do the backtesting of your strategies as well. So there is a complete solution available for this. So you can make use of that. Okay, I see a couple of options. Can I set audio alerts for the charts? You can set the price alerts. So you can click here and price alerts. There are price alerts can be done with multiple ways based on our watch list scanners. So you can go to the watch list scanner, how exactly you can add technical indicators to the watch list and scan the watch list. However, we do not recommend you to have too many symbols in the watch list because it's a system level scanner. But yes, you can do that and create alerts for any condition that you set. Anybody has a question? Yeah, Chandrasekhar, you can unmute and ask.
Is there any guide for open API to integrate any code? Is it a REST API or we need to
No,
know?
it's a C# API. It provides you the live data, historical data, everything through our platform, and you will be able to create any strategies from our platform and automate them. We have a forum which can help you with the API if at all you have any questions. But we have documentation available. I can probably share that right now on this chat so that you can go through that, and if you have any doubts, you can reach out to us. So our support number, we provide support through WhatsApp chat. So you can join our through WhatsApp. You can message us on 7400007515, and we will answer you all your questions. So this is our number that I already posted.
Yeah, thank you.
And I will also post the URLs for the APIs and documentation. So we have videos, lots of videos on our YouTube channel. We have a help content that you can look at. And I will also share you the algo related information as well. So
yeah, please.
I shared this information of the algo as well. So we have a GitHub indicator list. Code is also available for all the predefined indicators that are already available in Quantower. The complete code is also available for you to configure all those things and make your own indicators. Maybe if you're new to our API, can start with some simple indicators like modifying the existing indicators and probably get a. Okay, so follow-up question from Satish. Yes, you can set the audio alerts that you want for different things. So we have sound option out here. So all these alerts, you can set your custom sounds as well. Naresh, would like to talk about anything regarding your services?
Yeah, hi, good morning, everyone. Thank you for being patient with this webinar. And we are very happy to announce that we have successfully collaborated with Quantower. Hope you all enjoyed the webinar. So if you have any queries related to Fyers API, if you are facing any challenges, so please feel to reach out to us at API-support@fyers.in. And our support email is support@fyers.in.
Okay, so just to give a brief about whatever we covered already. So simple thing to do, you can download the Quantower platform and you get all the free features. We have almost 70% of our Quantower features are free to use. So without any subscription of Quantower, you will be able to access and place orders. So if your intention is only to place quick orders from our platform, you can do that with decent amount of charting. Only thing, the free version restrict you to add only 2 indicators on the chart. If you go for the basic version that we have, which is about 400 rupees, you'll be able to do almost 80-85% of the features that are available in Quantower and make use of it. And then there are other packages as well. So that you can go to our pricing page, or you can reach out to us and you can ask a question. I can probably share a brief about the feature matrix for you guys, for you to have a look once. So this is the feature matrix. So you can get these are the features that you get free without any Quantower subscription. All you have to do is download the software, connect with your Fyers login ID password, and you will be able to access these features. So which includes a watch list, unlimited watch list that you can add, charts, drawing tools, different types of charts that are available, trading from the charts, basket and multiple order entry, market depth, DOM trader, time and sales in real-time mode, price statistics, code board in real-time, heat maps, multiple themes. So we also have themes for you to make use of this. Suppose you are not comfortable with this dark screen, there are different themes also available. So you can make use of this. Send and telegram integration, multi-monitor, multi-bind. So you can configure your configure all your screens the way you want it, and you can have, if you are using multiple monitors, so you can use that in multiple monitors. Option chain, in the free version, however, you can only access up to 4 strikes in the option chain. However, you can search from the symbol search and open the chart, so that is no problem. Next features that are there, which are in the basic version, which you can add technical indicators to the watch list. There's no restriction on the number of indicators that you can add to the charts. Heikinashi, all those advanced chart types that are available. You can also get an access to order placing strategies, strat matrix, RSS newsfeed, market replay, trading simulator. We can simulate the market in a live market. So you can practice your trading. In this case, market replay, we can replay the past market data and do your trading as well, as if you're doing the real market. Synthetic pair trading, set up actions and screeners and alerts that you can do, Excel RTD. And these are the things that you can do with basic version. And then we have all-in-one version, which requires probably, with the case of Fyers, you may need a third-party data feed as well, along with the features that are available in the all-in-one. So ideally, if you really want to use with the Fyers data, so you can use the basic free version and the basic one without any restrictions. When it comes to all-in-one, probably you need other data subscription as well. So hope you have enjoyed this webinar, and if you have any doubts regarding how to connect to Fyers through Quantower, or any other question related to Quantower or Fyers, you can reach out to us, and we will, even if the question is related to Fyers, we'll probably guide you to Fyers team on how to resolve those issues. Thank you so much for attending this webinar in a live market. And I will upload this webinar on our YouTube channel by the end of the day. Thanks a lot.
I have a small announcement. Yeah, so we have a dedicated space in the Fyers community. Fyers community is a discussion forum. So if you have any queries, or if anyone wants to start any discussion regarding trading or APS or any topic, so you can be part of our community. I have shared from community link. Yeah, thank you for sharing. So as of now, almost 50,000 active users are there in the Fyers community, and we have dedicated space for traders and APIs, IPOs, investment, and many more. So please feel free to start discussion if you have any queries, or if you have any insights to share, and please be part of our Fyers community. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.